Hello, hello, hello.
Well, next little rig up now. We're going to replace the batteries in this battery pack that belong to the Kenwood TH28A. They're selling these battery packs for like 50 or 60 bucks for replacements. I mean, you're crazy to do it. I mean, you can go out and buy yourself a new 6 brand new NiCad batteries from Radio Shack, and you can rebuild the battery pack yourself. I mean, it's not difficult. The hardest part is actually getting the cover off if it's fully glued all the way around. But I was lucky with this one, and it was like it's only a snap fit. There's the batteries. Ordinary run-of-the-mill NiCads. So all you gotta do is pull these out and resolder them, the new batteries on the same way that these come out, and you got yourself a new battery pack. So we'll go ahead, we'll haul these fellers out and replace them and see what happens. Well, there's the old battery pack, or the old batteries, the old NiCads. They're pretty much shot. They're actually dead. They don't hold a charge. So there's the empty battery pack. Same one. The Kenwood Papa Bravo 13. So it's the same one. I'm just going to build a new battery pack and put back in this, and it'll be as good as new. Alright, folks. This is the Kenwood Papa Bravo 13 battery pack that I'm in the process of rebuilding. I've already rebuilt it, and these batteries on the right hand side, they did test fine yesterday, so I went ahead and made up the battery pack for them and put everything together and whatnot, and I noticed that I couldn't get any more than 3.5 volts out of this. I noticed after recharging the battery pack that the voltage going into the pack was like 13 volts. It dropped down, should have dropped down about 9 or so, but this was dropping down back down to 3.2, 3.3 volts, and I came to realize that after recharging, some of these batteries, while charging, shorted out internally. So these batteries here are definitely going to the garbage. So we're going to rebuild the battery pack again. Radio Shack had or Source, I should say, had another battery pack on sale. It was a 9.6 volt nickel metal hydrate battery pack, 9.6 volts for $14.96 in tax. And actually from a remote control battery pack for remote control cars or vehicles or trucks or what have you. But anyways, these are rated at 1600 milliamp hours at 9.6 volts. I only need like 6 of the volts, or 6 of the batteries out of this pack. So there'll be 2 left over plus this plug. If anybody wants the other 2 batteries or the plug, just let me know and they can have it, no problem. So we're going to go ahead, scrap this down and rebuild this there battery pack with these here batteries. So we'll be back in 1 second. Now the battery's taken out of their pack, and right now we have two sets here. Each one of these has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batteries altogether. We're only going to require 6. So I'm going to break these apart now so we can get the individual batteries free. So we'll carry on. Alright, now we got the battery pack totally disassembled, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batteries. So now we're going to go ahead and make the 6-pack battery pack and make it fit inside of this enclosure. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure everything will go according to plan. Okay, next thing you'll do once you get everything apart, you clean up these tabs. If you cut, again, don't pull these tabs off. You'll be using these to resolder your wires to for your jumpers back and forth to each battery depending on where they're going. So there you go. That's the rest of them right there. They've already been pre-tinned along with this one. So if you're not sure what's your positive and negative, the positive end of these batteries is the end that has this lip. This is your positive end of your battery. The flat end here, this is with no lip at all. This here is your negative. So again, with the little lip is your positive, and that side is your negative. So positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative to make up your battery pack. So here we go. Now we'll solder it all together and see what happens. Alright, got the battery pack built. When you build your battery pack, you go to positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, and at the end you should have two ends that are free. You should have a positive free, and you should have a negative free. These two here will make contact with the two contacts in your battery pack, your negative and your positive here. So some of these packs are so small that the problem I've found that if you try to hold this battery pack together with electric tape, the batteries here will not fit properly inside of this enclosure. The electric tape is wrapped around these batteries to hold it in place. So what you'll have to do is have to put your batteries in, and I had to remove two clips from the bottom of this battery pack, two contacts. I don't have the desktop charger for this unit anyway, so I disconnected the two clips so I wouldn't have a problem with a shorting issue on this end. I do have a problem with a shorting issue with this end here, so I'm going to put electric tape across here once these two tabs of wires are redone. Then we're going to put the batteries in, and we're going to resolder these wires that are going to be attached to these batteries. Again, yellow is positive, and I'm going to use blue for negative. So I have a wire soldered here and here. Put it in, and then I'm going to resolder onto these two tabs. So let's see what happens. Hopefully this will work out. Well, happy to report the battery pack went in no problem. I won't be coming back out. It's a little bit tight though. If I got to replace these batteries again, I'm going to have to take apart the radio, take the cover off, and in order to extract the battery pack. It's in there pretty good, but it can be hauled out. Anyway, let's do a little see if anybody's around. Oop. There you go. Victor Ocean. Alright. Victor Ocean 1, Mike Delta, Sierra on VO1 AAA. Anyway, these batteries got to be charged up. They haven't been charged since I got them put in. So let's charge her up and see what she's like. I'm sure she'll operate fine. And for those of you that are interested in knowing the actual size of this radio, well, I'll give you a comparison. Here's my HTX 202 next to the same radio. So that's a comparison. She's Kenwood, she's about 3 inches shorter than the 202, and she's not so wide either. But anyways, the rebuild of the battery pack was a complete success. Thanks to Radio Shack and the remote control, 9.6 volt, 1600 milliamp nickel middle hydrate batteries pack for $14.96. Not bad, considering if you had to buy this battery pack for this Kenwood again, it would cost close to $60, which is retarded. Anyway,
Hello,
there's it.
hello, hello.